So we are in the midst of Yojo June, and today we're going to look at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Target exclusive Python Patrol Cobra Viper figure. Now Hasbro did send me this figure for free, so a big thanks to Hasbro for sending me this figure along with Croc, Master, and Fiona and some others, and a nice little G.I. Joe care package, so really appreciate that. Here you can see Cobra Viper through the window packaging. Pretty much, it looks like the same Cobra Viper that we initially got, just repainted. But we'll take a look at that and compare to see if there's any differences other than the paint. Then we get a side art image here, and then we get the back side, which is different. It's not the poster, and it's not the Cobra Island map either. This is Python Patrol now, so now we get this artwork on the back. Alright, so here we have him out of the box and looking pretty good. I mean, overall, he does have some glossy yellow paint that I do notice right off the bat. It's a little jarring compared to the other matte paint on the figure, but just something that I made note of. Let's just go right into the accessories here. It doesn't seem like he comes with too much compared to other G.I. Joes, but we do get his backpack, which I do remember from the original Cobra Viper. Looks like they maybe painted it differently. We'll of course again take a look at the comparison, but I do like the texture on here and the paint. They did paint these canisters yellow. The Cobra logo is red, and then the rope here is just a like a brown beige color, so that's nice. Then we get his rifle, which is just all black, which I always advocate for painted guns or some sort of paint or detail on the gun. The guns are always sculpted perfect and so nice, but then there's no paint, so unfortunately, it's just a bummer for me. It does come with a separate magazine here that you can take on and off if you wish. You could just peg it in here to see if I got the right side. There you go, it's just a tight fit. But it does have that little peg hole on the end of the barrel, which is always nice because you can add effects from previous releases there. Now, this one does not come with effects, but I do have one line here. So let's see if this will fit. So this is from Marvel Legends. It doesn't seem like it's going to fit. So the Marvel Legends one is not going to fit. This is also from Marvel Legends. This is a smoke effect. And this one does not fit either. So your effects from Marvel Legends do not fit with G.I. Joe's, unfortunately. He also does come with a pretty much standard pistol, sidearm. It's just all black again. This one does not have a peg hole on the barrel there, unfortunately. And then we get the goggles here, which you could strap over his helmet. And there you go, that's everything that he comes with. Alright, so here's a closer look at the visor, and it's a very nice metallic-ish red paint, which is cool. We got some yellow paint, and then the black helmet. To the torso here, we get the nice printed Cobra logo on his chest. Some canisters that are not yellow, so that's kind of odd, seeing that these are yellow, and these are just black. We got a magazine molded on there. It looks like some sort of chest plate behind those little pockets. So we've seen this before. I'm just going through it again. Here's the backside painted, and then we get these little patterns here painted on the arms. And here's the glossiness of the yellow, which I don't know how I feel, but it is super glossy. The Cobra logo is not red, but it's there sculpted. Got a holster for his pistol, which is right here. So if you don't want him to hold it, you can just have him holster it to his side. So there's his sidearm there, and down to the legs, the shins, and the backside again. So there's that. Pegals on the back for the backpack here. You just peg that right in. So there's that. Again, just like the previous Cobra Viper, the regular release, you can pop the hands off. Super tight, but you can. And once you do that, and after you break your hands doing it, you can take the forearm piece off. Super tight. I don't know why they make it so difficult. But you can do it, I promise you. Just use some force. There you go. Jeez, that is absurd. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be that difficult. Anyways, you can see the rolled up sleeve for the forearms. So if you don't want those gauntlets, you can have rolled up sleeves. They painted it skin tone there, and it looks pretty good. We got a little bit of paint chipping, which I totally expected more paint chipping considering how tight this was on there. So I'm not gonna do it over here, but you can take them both off if you wish and have the sleeves rolled up. And then the goggles just go right over his helmet like this. I guess you can put it in the front if you wish. It looks weird. I never do it like that, but I always just have it. I'm gonna have to take it all off now. I always just have it over on the forehead, which I think that's what it's meant, or where it's meant to be, is on his, on his head. All right, and there he is, all decked out with all of his accessories attached. That's something that G.I. Joe Classified always tends to do. At the very least, you'll probably have one piece of accessory that you can't attach, but for the most part, you can put everything on the figure. So we got the sidearm there holstered, we got the long rifle in his hands, we got the backpack, and then we get the goggles on his head. This one's fairly simple, but there's been other releases, such as like Storm Shadow over here, which Hasbro did send me as well. He's got the bow and arrow, he's got the arrow, he's got the swords, he's got the sheath, all that, and then the little sash there, all attached to him. The only thing that he doesn't have attached is the hood, because I have the draped hood on right now. And another example would be Spirit and Iron Knife, where I think this is all his accessories attached as well. So I love when you can do that. You could just have all the accessories. You don't have to put all the accessories in a bin somewhere or in a bag somewhere and set it aside. You can just fully deck out the figure with what he comes with. So that's cool. So just a quick example of that. So yeah, so let's just get right to the comparisons, and no need for the articulation points, because we've seen this figure before, I think at least twice, I want to say, or I think we're going to get him again in the 3-pack. So this is at least the second time we're seeing him. So let's check them out next to the original release. Alright, and here they are, and from what I can see, it does seem like it is exactly the same figure with the same exact accessories. From what I can see here, it does have the long rifle, the pistol, got the backpack here on the back. You can see the paint job here. So the difference is here, the canisters are red, Cobra logo is red, and actually better painted than this one, because they got the blue inside of that. This one was just all red, but everything else is the same. And then we don't get any patterns on the arm. Of course, I did have the rolled up sleeves on this one, so I took those little gauntlet pieces, forearm pieces off. And then also the original release they did paint the Cobra logo on the belt, unlike this one where it's just all yellow. And then they did use a glossiness for the red. This doesn't seem as glossy as this yellow over here, but in my opinion, I do like the red and blue colorway a lot better, the original Cobra Viper, but this is Python Patrol, so, it is what it is. The goggles are all black here for that original colorway, and they got some red lenses on this one, which is pretty dope. I think that would match a little bit better for this one. But yeah, overall, my favorite design or color is the red and blue. It's yet again an army builder, so depending on how much you like to army build, you might want to get a couple of these. I only go for 2 of each on GI Joes, so I don't go crazy with GI Joes like I do with Star Wars Troopers. But yeah, 2 of each is fine with me. I do have 2 Vipers, 2 Bats, and I'm probably gonna have to pick up a second one of these guys here. In terms of height, it looks like he does stand a little bit taller, and then we have him here next to Storm Shadow. Alright guys, and that wraps things up on this review of the Python Patrol Target exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Series 6-inch Cobra Viper. So this was basically a comparison to let you guys know that it is the same figure, same accessories, just a different paint deco for the Python Patrol design. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button. Stay tuned for more. As always, guys, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.